And welcome back. A new study showing kidney stones are on the rise. But what's shocking doctors is not only the number of new cases, but that they are also developing in people not considered high risk in the past, including children, women, and African Americans. So, Dr. Siegel, why the increase, first of all? And is it a recurring problem? Meaning, if you had stones, the doctor gets rid of it, will they keep coming back?
Well, first of all, Arthel, what is a kidney stone? A kidney stone is a crystal that forms in your system between your kidney and your bladder. That's known as the ureter, or the bladder itself. It could even form between the bladder and where you pee, but most of the time it's between the kidney and the bladder. These stones, crystals, are often formed of calcium and sometimes formed of uric acid. People know that from gout. But let's focus on calcium. Now, calcium comes from your diet, and people out there probably think you're getting it by eating too much calcium. It's actually not the case. It's the calcium that's in your bloodstream that's the problem. Now, if you take a lot of calcium supplements, you can actually form these. But I'm more worried about something in your diet like spinach, like nuts, like rhubarb, things that cause a compound called oxalate, which bonds with the calcium and gets into your kidneys. You have to drink a lot of water. That's the bottom line. If you drink a lot of water, your risk of kidney stones goes down. If you have kidney stones, your risk of passing them goes up. Water, water, water is the key.
What about, excuse me, one really crucial thing, if I may. You said that calcium, taking calcium could help build these stones. So did you say that if you have kidney stones, should you not take calcium?
It's not the calcium. It's actually
the vitamins,
animal proteins cause it, and salt, too much salt causes it, being overweight causes it. There's many reasons that genetics causes it.
Okay.
These are reasons you cause it. Eating calcium in your diet won't cause it unless you go over the top on that. And I get that from a very reputable source, Dr. Samadi.
I grew up all the time thinking, don't spicy foods. Is that true?
Well, you know what, it could actually affect the increase in your kidney stone, but the bottom line is, why is this happening? And the reason is because our diet. We are taking too much salt. When you take a lot of salt, you're dumping a lot of calcium in your urine, and you can get calcium oxalate. By the way, calcium oxalate happens to be the most common kidney stone, but you could have uric acid. If you're taking a lot of animal fat, animal protein, meat, eggs, chicken, all of those can give a lot of uric acid. If you have gout, you can get uric acid. There are people that have parathyroid problems, glands, that they secrete a lot of vitamin Ds. So going back to what you were saying, if you're low in your calcium, you can increase your calcium oxalate. If you're taking too much calcium, also is a problem, so you have to really monitor that. Stay away from sugar. If you're taking a lot of high fructose corn syrup, etc. Fluid is absolutely perfect. We can treat you perfectly well. Anybody that has had kidney stone, they know it's a disaster. It's a colic pain. They end up in the emergency room.
Yeah.
Once treatment fails, and after you have had the CAT scan and shows that the stone is still there, as a urologist, we can easily go up, find this stone, laser it, and pull it out and treat it. It can recur. So how do you treat this? Watch the color of your urine. The color of your urine should be white, not dark yellow. If it's dark yellow, that means you're not drinking enough water. How much you should be drinking? At least 2 to 2.5 liters, and you should be making about 2 liters of urine. There's a lot of information, not enough time.
I'll put it out on the Facebook. Your Facebook as
Go to Dr. David Samadi. I promise I'll put all of this.
That's great advice. So
seriously,
look at the color of your urine. That's a great way to tell how healthy you are.
It's how you know whether you're hydrated or not.
Drink a lot of water.
It should be clear.